Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, and I'm talking today about driving. So how to play your driver off the tee. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how I might try and use speed, different levels of speed, to find fairway or adapt to the hole. Let's show you what I mean. Let's get stuck in. So we've got a 550 yard par 5 here, and as I see it, there's quite a bit of room. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I've got two balls and I'm going to hit two shots in maybe two of my many ways I play a driver. I'm going to hit the first one where I hit it what I feel is hard. I'm not going to kind of hold back. I'm not really going to worry about where it goes. I'm going to play more just to try and send it as far as possible. And then I'm going to do another one where I use more of my kind of proddy movements and talk to you about what I feel, kind of more my fairway finder. So I might choose to use these shots. This is a longish par 5, so I might be trying to get on in two, so I'm going to use my longer one. Or you've got situations where you might be playing against another player and they go and dump it in the rubbish, so I might change my mind and think, right, I'm now going to play my fairway finder. So it's important that you have maybe a couple of options with your driver than kind of just one whack option. So I'm going to go with my harder one first. So I'm going to look down the middle of the fairway. There's plenty of room left and right, and I know if I miss, I've still got a shot. I'm going to get in there, I'm going to stand a little bit wider, so I feel like I've got a little bit more of a base to literally start pulling on the club, moving my body faster. So I'm going to do nearly everything I normally do, but I'm going to try and do it with more speed, through my body, through my hands, into the club, is the idea. So I've hit that one quite well. It's slightly up the right. It's hit fairway, so now I'm going to, and we'll get up there in a second and compare the difference. I'm going to hit another one, and this one is going to be more of my fairway finder. So that one will say, it's quite a wide fairway, 30, 15, 20 yards right of centre. So I'm going to try and put one up the middle now, which to me I feel like I'm going to hit it slightly less distance. So first thing I do, I might come down the handle a fraction, makes me feel a little bit more secure. I feel a little bit like I change my angle of attack to me, so I feel like I turn on top of the ball and feel almost like I'm hitting slightly down, where when I hit my bigger one, I feel a little bit more wider stance behind it, hitting up at it. So it's a slight change in my angle of attack, which also affects my shot shape for me. So my smaller shot, I feel like I'm going to hit almost like a little fade. I only know that through kind of lots of years of practicing the two techniques, and that's what you need to be doing. Don't just stand there hitting drives, get out there, hit a hard one, see what pattern of shapes you've got, then try hitting one at 80%, which is almost what I'm going to do here. See what pattern of shots you get, work that into your aims and your feelings. So look, I'm going to try and do my fairway finder now. So I'm going to aim middle to left. I'm going to stand less wide than I just did, and I'm going to feel like I turn on top of the ball. Lower shot. Now that one would be interesting to see if that rolls up to the first one. I've hit that well, and it's much more in the middle. I feel like I could do that all day. I just feel people would knock it 40 yards past me. Let's get up there and see what difference it actually has made. Right, we're up by the ball. This is my fairway finder. That is my so-called long dog, not that it's much longer. It's very interesting in this situation. I've done a bit of testing with this recently on the course. That one is going to win on a launch monitor all day long. It's going to carry further, but this one is chased out, actually not far, 20 yards really in it. So it shows you how my fairway finder, for me, as I do this more, maybe a shot I should use a lot more. I like to have that one if I need it, getting over bunkers, those things, because that was much more through the air. But the most important thing is that I have two options. It gives me a little bit more of a game. It gives me a little bit more, a few more weapons in different situations. Even if I can use them and apply them or not, that's a different question, but at least I have them there. Your tour players, they have the fairway finder, which is probably a bit longer than my long ball, and then they have another long one as well, and that's why they play at that high level often, is that extra speed they have. Play with your speed. You don't always need to be running at full speed. You need to understand what speed produces the best results. You're not going to get that practicing your swing. You're going to get that practicing on a course in real situation. Post comments down below, let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark, also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield.
Thanks for watching, post comments as always, and see you soon.